Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills IELTS. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another video. Today's video is a very comprehensive video, gives you end-to-end, in-depth strategies on how to get that Band 8 or Band 9 writing for the viewpoint partial agreement. As you know, there are varied essay types. One of them is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? And for that, you have an option to go with partial agreement. So today we will understand the complete essay structure and complete essay, how to write, how to not make mistakes, what mistakes people end up doing, what connecting words has to be used, what template that needs to be used, everything in detail, end-to-end strategies. So before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button for the future notifications. At any point of time you need online assistance, it's a one-to-one online feedback. If you want, it's a paid course. You can text us to the number given there in the WhatsApp. I'll be there, we'll be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so let me just share my screen. So this is the question. Let's say some people believe that technology is making people less sociable. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the statement? For this question, the three ways you can actually answer it. The very first way is, yes, I completely agree. When you say completely agree, second paragraph, you have to say, you have to prove why you agree, entire paragraph. Third paragraph, also you need to say why you agree. There's no disagree because you're completely agreeing. The second option where you say in the first intro saying, I completely disagree. Can I say that? Yes, because the question is, to what extent do you agree or disagree? I completely disagree. Then second paragraph, you need to prove why you disagree. Third paragraph, also you need to prove why you disagree. But what if I have only one main idea in my mind for agreement? Or what if I have only one main idea in my mind for disagreement? So what exactly I meant by this is, a lot of people have this problem. They go with completely agree. Second paragraph, they prove why they agree. Third paragraph, no idea left. Then they go blank. Or they go with completely disagree. And second paragraph, they write perfectly why they disagree. Third paragraph, no idea left for disagreement. So during such cases, a smart way of thinking is to look at the question carefully. It is to what extent. That means you can say, to this extent I agree, means you have the third option called I partially agree or partially disagree. When you go with partial agreement, second paragraph you can prove why you agree, and third paragraph you can prove why you disagree. So this is the advantage that you can reap from partial agreement. Positive side, think about one idea. Negative side, think about one idea instead of thinking 2-3 ideas on the positive side alone, or thinking about 2-3 ideas on the negative side alone. This is helpful whenever you get to what extent. Always go with partial agreement, because I'm gonna give you a template that helps you fix the coherence, cohesion mistakes and everything whatnot. So let's quickly move on. How you are evaluated with respect to, I say, the 4 categories. The very first one is task response. What's your name? My neighbor's name? No. Tell your name. For whatever the question asked, answer it. Coherence, cohesion. Coherence, cohesion is all about structuring or the narration. Let's say you use Google Maps. It will not simply tell you, go straight, there will be your destination. It will say, go straight, then immediate left, then circle about. After that, after 100 meters, you take the left, then right, then your destination will be on your right after 100 meters. So that's the narration. So here also, you need to narrate them. For that, there are some linking words, there are some templates. We will talk about it in just a while. Stay tuned. Lexical resource is all about vocabulary. It is topic related vocabulary. Don't have to worry too much if you need 7 or 7.5. If you need 8, then yes, topic related vocabulary is a must. And then grammar. Grammar is vast. I made many videos, 10 IELTS grammar mistakes, 5 grammar mistakes. The video is somewhere there or in the link. I've linked it in the description. Have a look at it. You will understand what it takes to get full marks towards your grammar. It's basically simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentences. Alright, so these are the 4 things, but where people actually have trouble is these 2. Task response is all about idea generation. Coherence, cohesion is all about that structure. So now we will talk about this coherence, cohesion. The 2 kinds of structures. Let's say there's an essay. and you're looking the essay from a very far distance. How the essay looks like? The essay looks like 4-paragraph structure. For the partial agreement, you're going to use a 4-para structure, where in para 1 you're going to talk about intro, para 2 you're going to talk about body 1, para 3 you're going to talk about body 2, that's where you disagree, body 1 you agree, and the para 4 conclusion. This is when you look at the essay from a distance using some telescope. But let's say now you are not very far, you walked and you are inside the structure. Body 1 will also have a structure. That's also coherence coefficient, boss. Getting it right? So that coherence coefficient is very, very important, and majority of the people have problems here. Within body 1 and body 2, you need to have a structure. For that, I'm going to soon share a template, but before that, what it should contain? One main idea, and for that main idea, write some supporting ideas. For this supporting idea, write some example and conclusion. It's not as simple as it looks like. What people end up doing, main idea they talk about something, supporting idea they talk about something else, example they introduce a new thing. No. Main idea you talked about A, supporting idea should be all related to A only, example should only be related to A and its supporting idea. That is grouping. You're going to group them into one thing and start writing along the line. You're going to align your thoughts in the example with supporting idea and the main idea. We're going to show in just a while. So this is the structure. For this, I'm going to give you a super awesome template that will help you fix the coherence coefficient mistakes, and then we will show the entire essay. Alright, so this is the template. Always remember, introduction and coherence, the conclusion. Intro, the para 1 and the para 4 conclusion, they are not weighed, it's not of high priority. I've seen students spending 10-15 minutes writing only on the intro, man. Come on guys, you don't have to spend a lot of time on the intro. It's less valued, it doesn't hold a lot of priority. Use this template, don't have to worry too much, just to use this template within 1.5 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, 1.30 rather, you will be able to finish the intro, and the same way conclusion within 1 minute you will be able to write. So if you consider 40 minutes for the entire essay, 37 minutes you will be left with to write body 1 and body 2. In that 37 minutes, 7 minutes you think about idea generation, the clarity, everything, and then the rest 30 minutes, 15 minutes body 1, 15 minutes body 2, done and dusted. For that also have a template. Alright, so this is the introduction. In today's world, little bit whatever there in the question, paraphrase it. I'll show you how to do that. Some people believe that state the exact statement, while others disagree with this idea. In this essay, I'll explain why I partially agree with the statement and provide examples to support my position. Don't add any new thing not required. Once this is done, I'll show you how to write that. Second paragraph, you gotta start with on one hand. On is missing, very sorry. On one hand, because it's a partial agreement. On one hand, I believe. Third paragraph, on the other hand, I believe something else. Remember this. Don't start with firstly, gone marks, coherence coefficient, gone case. Hope you are getting it. So it should be on one hand, write the main idea, and then you start the second sentence, supporting idea with the linking word, this is because, and then for instance, and then therefore it is clear that. Easy peasy, Nakul, only 4 sentences. No. This will have 6-7 sentences. This is first sentence. This is because you can write this in either 1 or 2 sentences. For instance, never write in 1 sentence because it's an instance, you need to give more clarity to it. So this would be usually 2 or 3 sentences, and the last one therefore is 1 sentence. So it's 1 plus 1 plus, let's say 3, 5 plus 1, 6 or 7 sentences. 1 para. Hope you are getting it. On one hand, write the topic sentence, this is because, then for instance, as a result, or therefore. Then the third paragraph, you're going to start with, on the other hand, topic sentence, supporting idea, this means, or this is due to the fact that, example of this can be seen in, as a result. This also same thing, 6-7 sentences. Example will be 2 or 3 sentences, supporting point will be 1 or 2 sentences. Conclusion 1 line, 1 sentence, topic sentence 1 sentence. Hope you're getting it. We will show how to do that, and then conclusion, exact to copy paste. It will not take more than a minute to write this. In conclusion, it's a partial agreement. So you say, although I agree to this, I still agree to this as well. That's the conclusion. Although I agree, whatever you wrote in the second paragraph, 6-7 sentences, summarize it in one line. That will be here. I believe that whatever you wrote in the third paragraph in 6-7 sentences, summarize that in one line. That will be here. Is this really difficult? First para, last para, so easy, Nakul. Middle one, you have given me a template. I think it's good to go. I can write. But can you show me one essay using this template so that I get more clarity? Let's start. Some people believe that technology is making people less sociable. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement? In today's society, the paraphrase the question, in today's society, technology is making people less sociable. In today's society, technology is more prevalent. Technology is very widespread. In today's society, technology is booming. Anything you can write, doesn't matter, just don't think too much, just write. Technology is an integral part of our daily lives. Then here, some people believe that technology is making people less sociable, while others disagree. In this essay, I'll explain why I partially agree with this statement and provide examples to support my position. Ditto copy paste, only this line you will introduce, rest all. You will ditto copy paste. Nakul, will that be a problem? Here, technology is making people less sociable, technology is making people, I don't believe all these things. If you can write a synonym, write. But if you think, no man, I'm not getting the word less sociable, then don't try out a new thing and write something wrong. Copy paste for 7.5 I can write on a bond paper. It's not a problem at all. Last week, 4 people have got 7.5. Other modules were 6.5, so I had, didn't have the courage to share the story of the report. But 4 people have got 7.5. They've used the same thing, exactly copy pasting the word. Didn't use too much of energy and the heart, kidney, brain into using synonym. They used all their energy, concentration into task response, that is idea generation and coherence cohesion. First paragraph done and dusted. Now we'll go to the second paragraph. On one hand, on is missing, very sorry. On one hand, you're going to start and then this is because, for instance, as a result. One hand, it has happened, very sorry, I had not seen that before. On one hand, now write a main idea. This is where a lot of people go wrong. What they do, on one hand, technology is making people less sociable. They write the same thing that is there in the question. Don't write it again. Introduce a main idea. Technology has enabled people to connect with others on a global scale. Why? Why, boss? Whatever the thought you get, write it in a second line. Technology has enabled people to connect with others on a global scale. Why? This is because due to advent of internet and mobile phones, connecting online has become very easy, more widespread, wherever you stay, irrespective of the location. You have any instance. For instance, now whenever you talk about instance, you need to talk about the first sentence, that is main idea, and second sentence, supporting idea. Connect with others, mobile phones, internet, online, irrespective of location. The example, whatever you write, should revolve around these things only. Don't write something new in the example. That's why a lot of people actually go wrong. For instance, social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram provide people with the opportunity to connect with friends and family members who live in different parts of the world, irrespective of the location. Moreover, so this is what I was talking about. Example, don't write in one sentence, 2 or 3 sentences. Video chat applications like Skype and Zoom allow people to have face-to-face conversation with their loved ones even when they are far away. Connect with others. It's all about people having face-to-face conversation, connect with friends irrespective of the location. Here also different parts of the world, here when they're far away. What I am doing, whatever I wrote in the first 2 sentences, example also is in line with it. Hope you are getting it. Try to observe things. Therefore, it is clear that technology is not making people less sociable. Done and dusted. So, it on one hand is the main idea. This is because supporting idea. Instance, I wrote in 1 and 2 sentences. Precise. This will do, man. So, now the same way we will start with the third paragraph. On the other hand, write a main idea. This means, or you can say this implies. Or you can say this is due to the fact that, and then an example of this can be seen in 2 or 3 sentences, therefore finish it off. On the other hand, now you're going to disagree. Now you're going to agree, because the previous paragraph you disagreed, saying technology is not making people less sociable anymore. People are connected. Grandmother is connected with its son. Grandmother is in India, son is in US. That's what we said. But now the next paragraph is partial agreement. On the other hand, we're going to talk about the other side, agree part. Technology has significantly influenced the way people engage with social media platforms, leading to addiction. When you're addicted, what happens? You are into it. I have a phone, I'll be into the phone. My friend is calling, I say disconnect. Be in the phone. My mom is calling, disconnect. This is what we're going to talk about, and say technology sometimes actually makes people less sociable. For that you need a structure. The structure is this. This means addicted behaviors, captivating content facilitated by technology has shifted people's preference towards spending their time engrossed with the media rather than talking with friends, enjoying real life face-to-face interactions. We have an example. Now example should talk about addiction, captivating content, engrossed with the media, and not talking face to face. Hey buddy, how are you? Can we, sit for a coffee, meet up for a coffee? This is what you need to write so that coherence, cohesion will be precise. Means first 2 lines, whatever you wrote. The third line, example should get in line with the first 2 thoughts. An example of this can be seen with popular social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. These platforms, so these is improving my coherence, cohesion things, consistently offer appealing content, captivating content, addicted behavior, engrossed with the media. I'm trying to use a synonym of it, which often attract users to become captivated by the constant flow of updates. This addiction, that's what addicted behavior I used, can be so strong that individuals may find themselves becoming less sociable and instead choose to spend their entire time into the phones connected to social media platforms. As a result, technology actually makes people less sociable. It serves as an hindrance, in some cases by limiting people's social interactions. Hope you are getting it. It's not so difficult to write. You need to just have a clear picture and then start writing. Boom, things will fall in place. Now it's agree over, disagree over. In conclusion, although I believe that technology is making people less sociable, I in some cases think that it's actually helping people to connect further. Therefore, I partially agree to this statement. Finished, done and dusted. In conclusion, although I need that word, I agree. Technology has enabled people to stay connected with online platforms. This is what we wrote in the second paragraph. Entire 7 sentences, we converged and wrote a summary of it in 1 line. Although is a subordinate clause, so comma will come. I believe that. Now write the summary of 3rd paragraph. Technology can be a distraction and cause people to spend less time interacting with others in person. Is this really difficult to write? Well, if you think it is difficult, it becomes very difficult. It is easy. You gotta just get into it and start writing. Things will fall in place. I really hope this video helped you. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up as an appreciation. After all, I'm a human. Really feel good when someone says, "Hey Nakul, you're doing a good work, keep doing the same." Acts as a sort of motivation, guys. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid course, one-to-one feedback on your write-ups, reading, speaking, whatever listening, you can text us. We'll be there to guide you, help you in the right direction. This is Nakul from Skills IELTS signing off very soon. We'll be back. Till then, take care.